Fever-induced rape. Good. All right.
All right, Mr. White.
All
Yeah,
right.
Gonna have
Walter.
some-
It's
I'm
the
just gonna
Black
call you
Spire.
Jared from. I'm just gonna call you Jared. You're gonna like
Just
it.
call me Jake from
Okay,
Jake Farm.
So I'm gonna condense this and kind of speed through, but I'll hit the important shit.
All right.
Crouch and spawn for Black Man and for Soldier Man. Thank you.
Racist.
Yes, very. Demo jump through here. Get to there. Best jump in my opinion. If you really hate it for some reason, go anywhere else if you want. Rest of combo should pretty much follow him, while flank goes left side, and perhaps NG and sniper on the right, if anything. Once you get here, demo, charge a stick, put it on the doors, charge a couple sticks maybe. Yeah, from there it's just winning the mid fight. If they go under for some weird reason, just let them stay there. I don't know why they would. And you can just cap point and leave them under there. If they fight you straight on the point, then you can have your soldier, who I think should be either up here or on their bats, bomb from the roof or from behind, and just have the rest of your team go and aggress on them. I don't know. There's not a ton to say about mid fights. You just gotta kind of fight it out and see who wins. Holding though, standard hold. All right. So flank, scout, and soldier, and sometimes NG up here on the roof. Don't bother going over here unless there's like, I don't know, a medic with 10 health standing right there for some reason. You want them to hold the roof to deny bombers and anything that might want to come from there to here to there. Sniper going to be there with a full buff. Demo about here. Medic here, heavy somewhere in this region, and pyro right here. Again, the idea behind this hold with everything on the left is that obviously it leaves right open. Things are going to get behind. The idea is to just let them be behind, but know they're there. So if they get behind, the idea here is to, you got to call it out, and then your pyro can stand right about here and wait for something to come and try to fight. And your demo can just stick you off shutter. And that's that. There's nothing else that they can do because they can't bomb over because you have shit on the roof. If they try to come this way, you'll know because you have your pyro. If they try to come through shutter, they'll get blown to hell. So this is the idea here. And with sniper and demo on this side, they really shouldn't, as long as your sniper and demo are holding them out well. They shouldn't be able to come really through shutter because you can have stickies on that a lot. And they shouldn't really be able to peek here because you're sniper. So, and your demo will have all this room to kind of work because the left side will be locked down by your shit on roof. So if your demo wants to get kind of this far, I mean, it's a little dangerous because spy can still get you, but you can get this far and spam and help your sniper or spam there, whatever need be. I think I mentioned the one way that this hold was broken was with a smart demo on the enemy side, spamming at the roof, weakening flank, making flank back up for health, and then sending a bunch of bombs over. But I really wouldn't expect a lot of teams to be smart enough to do that. So this hold should, mostly as long as you can hold down with your DM like that side and the roof, it should hold out most teams. We've not let any teams touch the point quite a bit. Spy, though, is just going to be the big thing, the only thing that really should give you any trouble. He'll try to come through here a lot. He'll try to come through secret a lot, but every time this door will open, so you'll know. And he really shouldn't get anything done from this side because there's no distraction for him to do so. Like, I don't know. It just shouldn't happen.
Yeah, you could spawn sniper.
Yeah. If they, for whatever reason, end up going into under to who the fuck knows what they're doing, it's mostly just to bait you into being idiots and walking too close to over here because their heavy will likely sit here, you know, with the wall as a blocker and just kill anyone who gets too close, or they'll have something else over here to try to fight you. If they're down there, just fucking leave them. Just stay back here, spam over. They shouldn't be able to do anything from that side. But again, this hold is great, but it requires everyone to understand why they're in their spot and not to leave it. So flank members, you're not going to get a ton of frags like you would normally on Ashville when you're running around doing whatever. But if you hold up here, then it keeps the rest of your team safe, and your medic and sniper specifically. Same thing with sniper. You don't want to get annoyed with maybe they're not pushing over on here so much because, they don't want to die or whatever. Don't go over here to try to look for, different sight lines. You'll get stabbed, you'll get scouted, you'll get something.
All right, got it. Just
what's up?
Oh, no, I'm just saying, just being patient.
Okay. Yeah. So everyone just understand what the role is and not be greedy, selfish players. This is a big team kind of hold, and it works really well if everyone stays on it. If they do end up being smart for some reason and they somehow counter this hold with probably what I said they would, then you can get your flank to spread out and go more on the right side, go through shutter and give them trouble, go through their ramp, give them trouble, coordinate with spy if you can. But otherwise, this should be a pretty good hold for you guys. Oh, and if you do get pushed out in any case, I've been finding it really helpful that my team meets on bats, because usually when they push you out, they think, oh, okay, flank should go bats because we pushed you out. But yeah, so clear the flank on the bats first, which is likely there, and then you have a 2-player advantage. And you can also get your sniper up here for a pick to try to get back in, but you just got to protect him and keep him buffed. If they're holding on the ramp and you're having trouble with it for some strange reason, then what I like to do is go for a double bomb, soldier, and demo from here right over the roof. And spy can get involved with that commotion, and that usually gets a lot done. If they are holding over here and you have ad and you want to Uber on them, you can take your heavy along this wall and then just push right in, because they won't really have time to do anything else but defend. And oh yeah, right. And if they are there, then you can have your heavy do that, your demo right behind him, your medic right behind demo, and your pyro right behind them, all just watching spy. And your sniper over here to make sure they can't back up. Demo can spam right over, pyro keeps everyone safe, heavy's up front doing the damage. If they hold over here, let them. I don't know. Like, fucking, they're not going to do anything. If they're holding behind box, like, again, not going to do anything. Demo, just spam right over it. You're not going to do shit. Or if you have your flank up here, then just spam at him. I don't know. This hold is garbage, just for the record. Yeah, I think I covered most things. Right. Okay, right. So if they're trying to forward hold on you guys, you mean? Right. So if they try to come into your right side like this, into your ramp, and they're trying to, be all, oh, I've got a huge dick, and yeah, I'm gonna stand here. Well, you can send a lot of your team on the right side and through shutter, and just lock them out with stickies here, and maybe a sniper over there, and they either have to jump away to not die, or they have to just stay there and do nothing. That should be a free point cap right there. If you are going to do a forward hold yourselves, then you want to get your combo here like they were, but you don't want to be idiots. You want to have people watching on here, and maybe even up there too. A lot of times when they forward hold, teams just think, oh, that's just a combo thing, so flank and stuff won't get involved. But no, it's got to be a whole team thing, or it can break down really easy. Yeah.
May I add something real quick?
Sure.
It is definitely worth, by the barrels, to just flick some flames or something like that in the corner over there. That is such a common spy hiding spot. I'm really surprised it doesn't get checked more often. Like just every now and again, just fuck with that corner. You'd be surprised how many free kills you can get.
True.
Even on top of the barrels,
Yeah.
like if heavy, just
Pyro, just set this whole fucking area on fire.
Yeah, your job is to keep me protected.
like you will randomly catch spies here. Like without a doubt, like it's definitely spies hold in different places. Everyone has their own different play style, but that part right there is so easy to decloak and get picks from that I'm really surprised that people don't really just check it every couple seconds, because there will be a spy there at least like 5 times a game.
With the hold you guys are doing, Spy is going to have his hands full with trying to find an angle into your shit, because he can't really come from this side. He can't really come from over here because the door always gives him away. So he can try to walk over like this, and that's the only time your demo and maybe your sniper are kind of vulnerable. But again, your Pyro, as long as there's nothing behind you, Pyro, you can be kind of flaming everywhere and not just standing back here.
All I could say he could probably do is just go up to, you see the barrel above the little secret tunnel? You could probably just go up there and spam down at your sniper and demo with maybe like a revolver. Or
I'll just call it out, bro.
Yeah, the problem is the distance fall off on that is so
Yeah,
like
it's
the
massive.
dispenser will heal away that damage before it does anything.
Yeah.
I have before gone scout disguise, and in that little nook right there where the ramp is on the ground, I've been able to
right
just
there.
crouch in there. I'll decloak right there and just stab somebody while I'm crouched, and it's worked a couple times. Not super often, but every once in a while, I'll literally just duck away in that little tiny corner, and someone will be right in front of me. I can get a stab, little cheeky stab, but it doesn't usually work twice a game. You see where I'm talking about?
Like right here, you mean?
Just like right there, if I'm like crouched, like
Yeah.
people generally don't like see it right away. It's pretty like
If your
camouflage.
medic is here, there should be no reason medic isn't looking at anything but this whole area.
Oh yeah, no, I usually get
So-
called out by somebody, but it's
Yeah.
funny every now and again when I don't.
Be aware if a spy somehow gets up onto here too, I guess. Just
God
spy's going to try to
forbid.
do dumb shit. Just because there's not a lot of angles for him to get in. When you guys are more spread out along, both sides, then spy loves that shit because it's chaos. But if you're over here, you have your whole team kind of together, it's going to be a lot harder for him to get things done. Any questions, comments, concerns?
Just kill those freaking French baguettes for me, please.
Yeah, this is a really hard map to be spy on. So don't. If the other spy has good stats, then we've legitimately failed. If I have good stats, the other team is sucking way too hard. Like neither spy should be doing well on this
Like
map.
that one game we had where the spy kept killing everybody.
If you're doing this hold and the enemy spy is getting good stats, then you're doing something of it wrong.
Like spy is so tough on this map. Like the best I can hope to do is maybe get one med pick during a mid fight where nobody's paying attention, and that's about as much as I can hope most of the time.
Yeah, so anything else for me, guys? Are we good?
I think so.
I think
Cool.
we're good. Yeah.
Sounds good. I hope you guys do well.